Hey guys, Kerian Halcyon here today, and I thought I'd do a bit of a vlog due to some unforeseen circumstances, and one of those unforeseen circumstances involves my phone. This is actually the second time I'm recording this. Got a new ringtone, and apparently I gotta let people know when I'm recording so that they don't text me in the middle of it. Anyway, I know I mentioned in my last video that I want to take a break from making vids for just this week, because it's the week after my birthday. I've just turned 24. And at the time, I had believed planets were going to be coming out for Space Engineers on that Thursday. I wanted to get a chance to test the waters a little bit so that I could experiment and then maybe get some stuff set up so that I could get it posted for the following week. Unfortunately, as you might have already guessed, if not, check some of the YouTube channels that are covering it, planets have not come out yet. Even though last Friday, my birthday, was Space Engineers' second birthday, I believe. So we all thought that it was coming. They're not ready yet. No big deal. No big deal. We did get a chance to be able to see their first stream, and I got to be a part of that. I got to listen in. I got to talk with some of the people. Not talk with some of the people. I got to talk with, at least chat, for the most part. And got to be, I got to participate is the proper word for what I'm looking for. But, yeah, there is some good news, though. We've got some new thrusters, we've got a new resource system, and now that it's come out, yeah, there's a lot of more opportunities to be able to add that into some of my builds. Unfortunately, with the release of the new thrusters, we now have a whole range of game-breaking bugs we gotta deal with for this week. Space Engineers is pretty broke. The big problem is, thankfully, this is the only problem that I know of. But the big problem, especially from what I have encountered, is that it has to do with asteroids. It has to do with rendering, it has to do with all that. So far, this is mostly something I've encountered in DX9. I haven't experimented in DX11, and I don't think I want to. But, yeah, asteroids and anything involved with them can potentially have rendering problems, especially if you make the asteroids yourself. That could be a big issue. So, until that gets fixed, which hopefully it will next Thursday, there's not really much that I can do. So, yeah, I may have to wait. So, in the meantime, while that's going on, I thought that I'd like to talk about what I want to do with this channel. I've kind of always wanted to do YouTube stuff ever since the machinima craze of yesteryear, like specifically like Red vs. Blue and stuff like that. If you guys have ever seen that, like Sprigs and stuff, the Halo 3 machinima craze, back when machinima.com was actually fun. Yeah, stuff like that. I've always wanted to do machinima, so when machinima kind of dropped off the map, I was a little upset about that. I've never really had the tools to do so. I do now, but yeah, I've never had the opportunity to do that before. But with some recent encouragement, thanks guys, I've been getting a lot better when it comes to my videos, and at least doing some of the showcases and stuff like that, but I'm still kind of edgy about what I want to do with this channel. I already know ahead of time, I don't want YouTube as my job. Not in the near future. I don't foresee myself doing YouTube for money and having to deal with ads. Part of it is like a little honor system I have. I use ad block a lot. I admittedly use ad block on a lot of YouTube channels. I haven't bothered to kind of take it off. So trying to make myself get into the system when I haven't been contributing to the system does not sound right. So that's part of it. But another part has to do with just confidence levels and stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff that I would like to do otherwise that doesn't involve necessarily YouTube. I don't know. It's not necessarily something that I have to worry about right now. It may change in the future. In fact, for all I know, I could probably be eating my hat next year, and I could probably end up being a YouTuber on a regular basis. I don't know. For the most part, though, I don't expect it to change. So that's why you guys haven't seen any ads on the channel. That's kind of why the quality's just eh. And so I'll be able to change the quality part, but as far as the ads are considered, that's not going to be an issue until I could decided whether or not I'm actually going to make this into something that I want to do that's more than just a hobby. So, but in the meantime, though, I still want to do videos. And I still want to do videos on a regular basis because I've gotten the encouragement. That's really all I need. So, what do I want to do? Right now, I'm content with making showcases. So, stuff on Space Engineer, stuff on Minecraft, stuff involving other voxel games and stuff like that. where I essentially build stuff. It kind of boosts my ego just a little bit, but for the most part, people enjoy them. I mean, I like hearing what people have to say about some of my builds. I like hearing that feedback. I like being able to build stuff and have people look at it and go, "Oh, this is cool." Even if it's just a little bit, just hearing you guys say like, "Oh, hey, this is a cool build, awesome." That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So yeah, I also definitely like doing the idea of machinima content. I still want to do machinima content. Now, this is going to be a promise to you guys. Once planets show up, and once Space Engineer starts to stabilize in terms of its content updates, I will definitely be doing a machinima series for it. That has been in my plan for a while. It has been since before the big character model update that kind of changed the whole expressions and stuff like that people have modded in the game already. So, that has not changed. I am still going to be doing a machinima for Space Engineers. It's probably not going to happen for a while, but it'll happen. I'm probably going to even get a script set up. I have a general idea about what I want. I haven't gotten far enough to where I can set a script up yet for it, though. But it's getting there. Now, I've said before, I don't want to do Let's Plays. I am, however, open to the idea of doing Let's Plays. I've kind of tried doing them before. In fact, most of the stuff that I do on this channel that I don't really like, I kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but I just kind of, after a while, just kind of remove it, because it just, yeah, if I don't feel like it's doing any good, then I don't see the point of it being there, so just remove it. But I've been kind of open to the idea of doing Let's Plays. I have a lot of older games in my library. I don't want to do like any of the new stuff. I probably would do like Let's Plays or walkthroughs of like some of the really old stuff. The newest game that I have, I can tell you right now, is probably Shadow of Mordor, and that's been out since a year. So, mostly old stuff. Personally, I would also like to make some content that isn't specifically about games. For example, I would love to make videos about, say, factual stuff like dinosaurs. Paleontology is one of my favorite subjects. I'm very passionate about it. I would love to make a factual video that's like a 3-4 minute video talking about a dinosaur, and maybe like educating you guys on dinosaurs a little bit. I would like to maybe make videos that are potentially just me reading chapters of my favorite books. Maybe reading stories aloud that I really like on the internet. Maybe reading some of the stories I've written. I actually at one point had an author presence online for a while. I did fanfics on fanfiction.net under my same name, under the name Kerian Halcyon, and I was pretty good with them. So, yeah, I could probably do that. I'm just really curious about what you guys would like to see, and what I'd be consider comfortable posting. Making videos on a regular basis, like more than just once, like every few, like a couple videos a week, and then disappearing for about a month or two, and then reappearing again. That's a big step for me right now, for me to be able to make them like on a regular basis, and I'd love to see what I could get away with before settling on an agreeable pattern. So, what do you guys think? What kind of videos would you like to see on the channel? Should I branch out from showcases, or should I keep doing what I'm currently doing? Should I do Let's Plays? That's something I want to see. Do you want to see me play, like, I don't know, Far Cry? I played that recently. Maybe some, actually, what's in my Steam thing right now? Maybe some Space Hulk, maybe some Space Pirates and Zombies. Perhaps an RPG like Risen or Dragon Age. Would you like to see me play Spore? Nah, probably not Spore. I'd probably save Spore for the showcase stuff. Again, that one is incredibly debatable. I don't know yet. Yeah, so should I keep doing what I'm currently doing? Should I change? Should I add more stuff? And what would you guys like? Would you guys be comfortable seeing stuff that isn't just about games? Please leave a comment. I'm looking forward to reading your feedback. I would like to know, what would you guys like me to do? What do you want to see on the channel? What do you think other people would want to see on the channel? Do you think your friends would like seeing some of the stuff that I build? Do you think that'd be interesting? Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. Please leave a comment. Again, I would love to hear your feedback. That's important. I'm all about feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Maybe leave a like as well if you want to hear more vlogs. I mean, I like making vlogs if I have a script. That's kind of what I have right now, a script in front of me. And I like reading from a script. I don't really like doing impromptu stuff. You can kind of tell the difference between when I'm being impromptu, like right now, versus reading a script, like what I was doing earlier. So, yeah. And if this is the first time you've seen the channel, I'll probably put this up as like the channel trailer or something like that. Maybe subscribe so you can see more showcases and offers me some feedback. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Until then, me out.